Hello friends, today I am going to explain you how can you create the paper to the Flexiquiz and how can you also evaluate this paper to the Flexiquiz. First, you log in your details. After that, log in. Your dashboard is available. Here you find the option Create Quiz. Click on the Create Quiz option. Create Quiz. Ask for the quiz name. You can give any quiz name. Just like I am writing here, sample. Then create quiz. You can see when you create the quiz, the first thing here is available is add items, or you can add the page. First, I'm going to add the welcome page. I also open the Word document already written the instructions for the paper that I'm going to add in my welcome page. Copy, then paste. Okay, you can change the editing in the document if you want the text to come in the center. You can place the settings in the center. You can select the text. You can change the font size. You can also increase font to increase more. Then you can set bold for the darkness. You can also set the font style if you want. Select the text and change the font style. Multiple styles are also available. Change the style. You can do the formatting like this. After that, you can save your welcome page and then start to add the question in the page 1. Add items, then select the questions so that you can add the questions. Here you can add multiple types of questions in your exam. First is your single choice radio button. Radio buttons means you can select only and only one answer from the given question. If you want to add copy paste from the already created paper, you can select and add the question. You can select and copy this question, then paste in your Flexiquiz. Okay. You can also copy paste the options also. When you have already created paper, then you can add the options in the after selection, copy it, then paste. You can select another option, copy, then paste. Or want add more options, you can also add by click on the add option and same copy, then paste. add options. Copy. And then paste. If you want to set the answer, so the software can check it automatically. You can set the correct answer. You can set the options points also. By click on the set option points, you can give the answer. You can give the 1 mark for the right answer. You can set 1. Okay, after setting the marks and answer, you can save your question. Then you can add another question in your paper. You can see in the page number 1, one question added. Then you can add next item for the question. Now we are going to add multiple choice question. What is the difference between the single choice and the multiple choice question? User can opt the multiple choices from in the multiple choice question. You can set the question number 2. Choose the input device from the given option. You can set number 1 keyboard, next second monitor. You can add more options. Third for the mouse. You can add more options. Fourth, the CPU. Now we know the two right answers here. One is a keyboard and second one is the mouse. We can also set the options points here. 1 mark for the keyboard and 1 mark for the mouse. Okay. The total option points is 2. You can save it. And you can see another question is added in our page 1. Page 1, page 2. Question number 1, question number 2 in page 1. If you want to add more page, you can add page. Quiz page. Page number 2 is added in your question paper. Then add items, questions. You can add the fill in the types blank question. I want to set the next question, question number 3. That is fill in the blanks. RAM stands for. Set RAM stands for. Next, I want fill in the blanks. A. Then I can set random access memory. Random access memory. Now we have to declare to the students that you should write in the capital letters or the small letters, because it will say this software is case sensitive. It will check if the random access memory is in the capital letter. Okay, the student write in the small letter, it will not check the question. You can set the options points also here. If you want to edit the question, you can set the edit, or you can set the option points here. We want to set the option points 1. Then save it. Next, add item. If you want to add more items, you can add. You can set the picture types questions also. If you want, the student give the answer in the free text styles. The free text styles, you can write the question, define artificial intelligence. You can define answer. can set the number of rows. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 2 lines are sufficient for the definition. Then we can save the free text question. You see, in the space for writing the question. Next, we are going to add items. We can add one more page number 3. That is the quiz page. The page number 3, I can add one more item, questions. Now I want to add the image type questions. I want to add image in my question. That is also the free text styles. User can give the answer in the text field. Here, name, question, name any, your file. I want to insert the image in the question. Then I click on the image icon. Then choose the image. You can choose the image, then open. You can set the height and width of your image file. There's a need of, you can see the image and you can increase or decrease the size. If you want the image width is 300 and height is 350. You can set save image. You can see the image is available. Name any 3 or 5. You can edit the question. Name any 5. If you want, name any 3. Name any 3. Then you set the rows. You give 3 or you can give the 5 lines for the table. Then save it. You can see the question. You can simply write the answer. If you want to set the last page is your thank you page, you can add the page, thank you page. You can write the message for the students. Thank you for the submission. Then after setting the paper, you can do the settings for the papers. First, name of quiz name is your sample. You want quiz cut name display, title display, and Flexiquiz the link display. You can set here. If you want, the student can do the paper at the later stage. You can set, save, and continue later. But we are not, we cannot set this option for the test papers. You can set the time limit for the total paper. It can be in the hours and minutes. If I want to set, if this paper is for the only the 10 minutes, you can set 00 for the hours and 10 for the minutes. Or we can set the time limit for the page time limit. First page is our 00. First click on it. Then 00 for the hours. Then you can set the minutes. I want to keep the 2 minutes. So we can set 02 colon 00. First page cover in the 2 minutes. Then you can set the time for the second page. 2 minutes for the next page. I can set 2 minutes. Then the next page is covered in a 3 minutes. We can change this time to 4 or 3. 7. Okay, so we can change also the total time for the 7 minutes. Then next, if you want ki randomized question, uh, question automatically change from student to student. We can shuffle the question. Then we can choose randomize the question option. We can select here. If I don't want, I can't. Okay. Next, if you want maximum quiz attempt is 1, or you can give the chance once again to the student. Okay. If you want to give the chance again, you can set the multiple of try attemptation, 1 or 2 or unlimited. If you want to set, user can attempt only on one single time. Then you can set 1. Okay. Second is here, use the browser attempt tracker. It means the child can opt the paper single time on a single device. They can the link will open only the single time on the single device. If the paper attempted by the laptop can provide only the one chance to the student. Please check mark this option. It is very comfortable for the teachers. The student can't open the link again on the same. Okay. Then if you want to schedule, then you can use this option. If you don't want to make the schedule, you need not schedule the paper. Last is the very important thing. User can't cut copy paste the answers from somewhere else. You can off this option. कट कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं करना, नहीं सेलेक्ट करना, तो मतलब क्या कि यूजर कहीं से भी कट कॉपी पेस्ट करके टेक्स्ट पेस्ट नहीं कर सकता. प्लीज इस ऑप्शन का ध्यान रखना कि इसको ऑफ रखना. क्यों? अगर कट कॉपी पेस्ट ऑन किया तो यूजर कहीं से भी कट कॉपी पेस्ट करके पेस्ट कर देगा आंसर, सेटिंग हो जाती है. ओके, तो इसको ऑफ रखना. अलाउ प्रीवियस पेज नेविगेशन, पिछला पेज देख सके यूजर, देन ऑन कर दो. इफ यू वांट कि यूजर बैक पेज पे नहीं जाए तो यू कैन ऑफ दिस ऑप्शन. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज हियर सबमिट का बटन. कंफर्म करें सबमिट करने से पहले, कंफर्म बिफोर द सबमिशन. और साथ में कोई भी ब्राउजर टैब ऊपर नहीं करें, क्लोज ब्राउजर टैब. नेक्स्ट इज हियर रिजल्ट्स पेज की सेटिंग्स. रिजल्ट्स, when you click on the results, show the result page. No, never show the result page, because we are going to declare the result after the exams. Clear? और if you want कि instant आपको result show करना है, you can show the result at the end of the paper. If you don't want to give the result, you can disable this option. Next is your publish page. In the publish page, your quiz is in the design mode right now. If you want to publish the quiz, set publish quiz. Before sending the paper, it must published. Here, quiz is open. You can use the quiz link. You can use the quiz link. This link is available. This link is served to the children. You can send this link, or we can edit the link also. If we click on the customize URL, we can set the name of our paper. Just like I can set here the name sample test. You can also give the name of your test paper according to your choice. Then save it. It will contain the error sample test. It will only contains number, text, underscore, etc. I can set sample underscore test. Then save. Place. Give sample 1. Then save. and store the letters. Simple test 1. You can also customize the field. When the students want to register, you can set the fields. First name, last name, email address. These are the by default fields, but we can edit it according to our requirement. Just like I want to set student name. Name always comes in the text. You can set the subject, or you can set the roll number. Here you can also need to change. Roll number can be in the text or can be in the number. It depends on the user or the institutions. You can set it in the number if you have the format 1234. If you have the format A101, you can set the format in the text. Depends on the institution or the organization, the type of the roll number. It can be changed. Okay, required means 100% compulsion to fill this fields. You can add one more field if you want. Then just like your class or semester, you can set semester. You can opt any one option. Semester 1, 2, 3, 4 for the class 9th, 10th, 8th. This field is also required. If you want one more field, you can add the student email ID. It's also required in nowadays because we need to send the result to the email ID. Then type is your email. Required also. Then close. If you want to send this paper to the email, you can send the email to the students. You can set the email address. If you don't want to send the link through the email, you can select the link, then copy, then you can paste in any WhatsApp group. It takes time to load my WhatsApp. You just wait for it to load over. You can paste it in the WhatsApp group or anywhere else. You can paste it in the WhatsApp group. You can open any, then paste it and send. Or if you paste it, wait for a minute, it will show the complete format of the Flexiquiz. You can see. This is the difference when you send the link. Okay. Now, how can the student open this quiz and do the exam? You can see the page. These are the fields which we set. Student name, Anju, subject, computer, roll number 1234, semester, first, email ID, any one email you can send a1@gmail.com. Then register. And register, the first page is your instruction page. You can see here. These are the welcome page. Then start. the students start the quiz, you can see the timings here. The total time of the paper is 7 minutes. Page 1 time, page 1 ka time 2 minutes. It will set automatically. Okay. There is a question: sodium chloride is obtained from the natural sources from seawater, calcite, rock salt. Option is D. Then check the input device from the given options. I can select only one option, keyboard. Then I will move to the next page. There's the option you can see, previous page and the next page. If the student wants to move back on the previous page, it will show the page. लेकिन time चल रहा है, ठीक है, complete 2 minutes होते ही page will not be displayed. Okay, we will move to the next page and we are applying the option random assess memory. Next, define artificial intelligence. Don't write the text here. Then we move to the previous page. You can see the time. The time will complete, then it will automatically close the page. Then next page has a diagram, name any three parts. So you can write one option or answer can be given, then second answer can be given, third answer can be given. If you want to submit, you can submit, but if you want to check the previous page, if the student have the time, the previous page, they can move back to the previous page. I think the page don't move to the previous page. The page कहाँ पीछे नहीं जा रहा, क्यों नहीं जा रहा? पीछे वाले पेजेस का टाइम खत्म हो चुका है, ये पीछे बैक पे नहीं जाएगा अगर टाइम नहीं होगा तो. अगर टाइम चल रहा है, पेंडिंग है, you can see the time is remaining 56 seconds. You can wait, and if the time will finish, then you can see the options. Okay, just finish the time. You can wait for the 35 seconds. If students want to do editing, they can do the editing in the questions, the answers. The time left for this for 16 seconds. After 16 seconds, the page will not display to the time. That you set the timing according to the page. You can use the minimum pages in your paper, please. You can see the page time limit expire. Here, we can come on the second page and you can see the previous option is not available to the student because the time is up for the page number 1. Okay, you can move to the next page, and if you have the time for the next page, you can move, then submit the paper. If you submit, it will ask for the confirmation. Are you sure you want to submit? Click on the submit, it will submit, and when you submit your exam, after the submit, you can see the thank you page. Okay, now I'm come back on the my paper screen. Next is your analyze tab. Analyze tab is for the evaluation purpose. You can check. Here you can see include compute. Student name Anju, subject computer, roll number, then student marks, then date or attempted time. You can see. Next is here. You can see the score. 3 out of 4, but it's not the actual score. Why? Because it only check the MCQs part, short type questions checked by the system. You can see for defined artificial intelligence is not checked by the paper. Okay. Then what will the teacher do? Teacher can check the paper. We can set the edit. We can check the point score. कितना स्टूडेंट गेन करेगा इसमें से. If I want to give the 1 mark out of 2, we can set here save changes. You can see 1 mark is given out of 2, and then next we can set the add it, and here I can set the point mark 1.5 out of 3. So we can set the values in also in the decimal form. So you can see all the questions are checked right now. Now you can see the total score, that is out of 9. You can see 1, 1, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 4 or 2, 6, 6 or 3, 9. The total mark paper is yours 9 marks, and out of 9 student obtained 5.5. You can see here there's the two right answers, keyboard and mouse. If the student attempt only one, it will give the marks 1. If student attempt 2, then it will give the marks. Okay. Then okay. Sometimes student can't submit the paper and they said, "Ma'am, please submit ho gaya." You can see here the student can't attempt the paper but open your paper. तो you can check कि जिस जिसने open किया लेकिन submit नहीं किया, तो आप कहाँ से options देख सकते हैं? Include unsubmitted quiz. It will show all the submitted quiz also with the student name. Okay. After that, you can export the result sheet. It will export all the results. You can see Excel file is created. You can open the Excel file. You download it. Now you can open it. It will give you the summarized data. When you want to create the result sheet, you can create through the individual summary report. You can open it. You will open the result sheet. If you want the complete results, you can open the summary. Then open it. When you click on this file, you can open the summary of your paper. If you want to store all the proportion report, you can download the PDF file also. You can export from here also, or you can do the extended export. These two are the different files. You see the downloads here, and you can see individual summary. Download it right now, and you can open this summary file. You can see the recording. This will complete sheet. You can save it for your records with us. Then again we will come on the this is your extended export. Extended export with difference क्या है? It will save your question answers also in the Excel file. You can open it. You can see the question name, IP address, then page 1, page 2, page 3, how many times you can attempt. These are the questions. Question number 1, you can drag the column and you can see sodium chloride, the whole question. You can see the right answer. Same for the question number 2, you can drag the column You can see the questions and the attempted answer. These are the questions. This is the main difference between the extended export and the export. Next is here, if you want to store the PDF, you can also store the PDF. Select action again, then view. This is your PDF. You can create the PDF or click on the PDF file. You can also preserve PDF files for your records also. Click on the PDF, it will open it, and you can right click on it, then save as. You can give the location for the save as. One or by the name of the store. Then save. Thank you. If you want any inquiry or any questions related to the Flexiquiz, you can send the message in the comment box. Please, if you find this is useful for you, you can please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.